Armenian is my life, իմ կյանքս է, ոչ մեկ բանի հետ չեմ գնալ փոխարինել։ Հայ ծնած եմ, հայ պիտի մեռնեմ, և իմ լեզուս պիտի բահեմ, հայերեն լեզուն ամենաթանկագին կարևոր բան է, որ իմ հայությունս բահեմ, ըսկացնեմ և սորվեցնեմ, և ժողովրդին ասեմ, թե ես հայ եմ, դուք ալ հայ եք, հայերեն խոսեցեք, աս է կյանքը, հայությունը ոչ մեկ բանի հետ չեմ փոխեր, that's my life, all my family, my father's side, all of them they gone, when I die, nobody is gonna continue our last name. You see, they clean it, my family. That's hurt me very deeply.
My grandmother lost all of her children. They all drowned except for my father because he was old enough to swim. And they got to the other side and they lost each other. One day, my grandmother's friend was walking by the schoolyard of this Turkish orphanage and saw my father. And she ran to my grandmother and said, Gayzagadesa, Gayzagadesa. He's in the Turkish orphanage. They reunited, and a few years later, they came to the United States. That's instilled in me to be an American, but Armenian first.
My heritage from the beginning, when I was born in an Armenian family, and I grew up under the people who had left genocide. Being Armenian is survival from genocide.
Resilient, being a fighter, going for the things that I believe in, regardless of anything that's ever come in my way, I always overcome it in faith. And I am just really thankful for my life and thankful for all the people who have suffered so that I can be here.
Armenian means a lot to me, but mostly about traditions like Easter, going to church there. They have a lot of great churches, and Vatavad, one of my favorite holidays.
It means I'm like cultured and I have like other like roots and stuff in my heritage. It makes me different than other people because most people aren't Armenian, so it's like it's kind of unique to me.
We have unique culture and a very strong family importance, as well as a religious importance in our lives. That's a big priority. And I think that something that's unique about Armenians is that our history has cast us very wide. And so I feel like there's always this thrill of discovery whenever we find another Armenian or we find a connection with someone. And I've talked with other people from other cultures, and some of them are so well documented that they really didn't value that. They were actually shocked that like I was looking for family connections or finding relatives that we hadn't seen in a long time.
In my mind, it's trying to connect the lives that were broken by the events of 100 plus years ago and even 120 some odd years ago, because it happened multiple times. I just would like to connect the Armenian family tree in some way, and hopefully make people realize that they're more related than they thought.
Our roots are what got us here, and it's up to us to essentially continue our traditions. With that being said, that comes with procreating, you know, our distinct demographics, our big noses, our hairiness, our food, our dance, our culture. Being Armenian shows strength.
Natural power that was given by God to us, starting from when Noah's Ark stopped and landed in Armenia, starting from where Armenians accepted Christianity as a national religion. So many things have begun from Armenia and it is not known. And I wish that Armenians can get together and start celebrating those days and really let the world know how powerful and how important Armenians
Being Armenian means being part of a community, where no matter where you go in the world, you will find one another.
Being an Armenian is the friendship, the food, connection, the genuinely good people that I've met.
The other Armenians I meet, they're friends for life. I know that, you know, anytime, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if I want to reach out, I'll always have somebody I can call and have that friend for life.